special day and be normal. Please, I beg of you.
What do you think has been going on for the past 2 years? The fights, the weird occurrences. How many times have you washed blood out of my clothing and you still haven't figured it out?
Well, it stops now.
No, it doesn't stop. It never stops.
Now, I, for one, am not here to judge your choices, but as a person who has spent probably 365 days of the past 8 years in bed, these are really necessary finds and comfort support movies and shows that I have found that are kind of relevant to making your life better when you're going through a situation where pretty much being in bed is about all you can do. If you have a laptop or a computer or a cat, that'll do some work, but you gotta make sure you're watching the right stuff. So I've compiled a list of some of my favorite movies to kind of get you going and give you an idea as to why these are superior. So I'm gonna start with number 1 and give you reasons, especially because of my emotional support movie. Enjoy the show. Number 1, coherence. Now, I've been one of those people who has definitely been interested in alternate realities and alternate pretty much universes for as long as I can remember, and this movie explains why.
After that whole Lori thing, you take anything?
Do you think it's just someone trying to intimidate us?
We can check their car, see if we find anything else.
Let's look at our cars. Okay.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't anybody trying to intimidate them. Imagine that you're just at a nice get-together with your friends, and all of a sudden there's just this beautiful comet in the sky, okay? But things start to change. Things start to shift a little bit. I will go ahead and spoil the alert by letting you know that this is in fact my emotional support movie. Now, in this movie, there are a lot of twists and turns. I don't want to get a lot of it away, but I think that you do need to know a few things. In this movie, everything starts out really cool, but then shit really starts to hit the fan. Like off the wall, freaky, what the actual type of stuff. You're at a dinner with your boyfriend. Boyfriends? Multiple boyfriends? Multiple yous? Multiple friends? What is going on here? I've probably seen this movie about 30 times. That might be a lower estimate, but this is my all-time favorite movie. It really explains what could happen if you just make the mistake of choosing the wrong turn, something that you don't want to do. But in this movie, a lot of the time, you don't really get to have that choice. You don't get the luxury of saying, okay, I'm going to make this decision. Because in this reality, in this world, the decisions are made for you. And you kind of have to live with whatever you're dealt with. Now for my emotional support show. Not a lot needs to be said about this. 2, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now, there's nobody on Earth who doesn't want to see Spike half naked. I'm just going to go ahead and start with that. The Never-Ending Story. If I need to even give you an ounce of why you need to watch this movie, then we're in the wrong place and in the wrong universe for real. Next is a very underrated movie, Drag Me to Hell. Alison Lohman and a bunch of gypsy freakish magic. That's all you need to know, but you need to see this movie. It'll change your life. 4, A Star is Born. This is such a beautiful movie, and in here you actually get to kind of hear me giving my boyfriend a serenade. This song is actually from the movie itself, and with that being said, is really worth watching. Number 4, In the Company of Wolves. Now this is the scariest adaptation of a fairy tale I have ever seen. I would even argue it's more scary than the Snow White version with Monica Keena and Sigourney Weaver. This movie will change your life and make you think. A Cat's Eye, number 6 by Stephen King. This is one of those special sweet movies that also helps you think about life, if your priorities are right, but also just really plain Jane awesome entertainment. Number 7, Sex and the City. Who doesn't love a good cancer pun? But on top of that, this is a show that really got me through this first part of my surgery. And watching it as an adult, understanding what it actually means, makes it even better. I shit you not, every moment is worth it.
I have an event in 2 months that I'd really like to have a little cleavage for. Will they be up and running by then?
Miss Jones, you have a lump I'd like you to have checked out before we begin our work. It's right here. You can feel yourself.
Are you kidding?
Samantha, you look so pretty today.
Thanks, I have cancer.
What?
Now this is actually really funny because this is how exactly the same way I told my friends I had cancer too.
I know you enjoy a full bush.
Bummer.
Look. So, I had my breast consultation with a plastic surgeon. He found a lump, and I had it biopsied, and it turns out I have cancer.
You... What? When? Well, thank you for telling me.
Sure. I'm sorry to put a big cloud over the whole day.
Samantha.
I know I'm gonna be fine. I know that. It's just... I don't want to lose my breasts. They're fabulous. They are. Come on.
Number 8, Game of Thrones. Now, unpopular opinion, I know, but I actually really loved the ending of this show.
I did what I thought was right. And I got murdered for it. Why? I don't know. Maybe we'll never know. What does it matter? You go on. You fight for as long as you can. You clean up as much of the shit as you can. I don't know how to do that. I thought I did, but... I failed. Good. Now go fail again. I've lived. I mean, I've really, really lived. I've failed. I've been devastated. I've been broken. I've gone to hell and back. And I've also known joy and passion. And I've had a great love. See, death for me is not justice. It's the end of a beautiful journey. I'm not afraid to die.
Number 10, What Keeps You Alive? I love this movie. It's one of those really good, underrated psychological thrillers. I only have one question to ask. How well do you know your partner, really? Now, I could watch this movie over and over again, but I'm going to leave you with this. I hope you know your partner well, because in the end, it just might be what saves you. Let me know if you want a part 2, but until then, get off your butt, do your best, move on with the day, and make yourself a really good latte. Thank you.